Okay, so I am working on hammering in the frets. So I've done a couple of them. Just working my way down the fretboard. I'm not going to film all of this stuff because it's a lot. But yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. Go through, I hammer them in. Then I use this to clip off the ends. Fresh with the fretboard on the edge. And later I'll go back in and use the file and sand them down and kind of work my way across. Alright, so it's the next day here. I have the frets all installed. I also drilled the holes for the tuners last weekend, I think it was when I was working on it. I did the frets. I just did a very quick like file and sanding on the edges of the frets just to kind of even them up. They still need a lot of work to be done, but I just wanted to get them close to where I needed to. So I've got the neck sitting in here right now, and then you can see along this edge, especially right here, template moved a little bit, so it caused the router bit to dig in right there, and basically all of this is not quite as snug as I would like it to be, where it chunked that out of there. You can see this, but this is all smooth. There's no lips or anything. It's just from the router bit moving around in there. I'm gonna drill some holes for mounting the tuners here. So what I did was I went through and I marked all of these, and I used a center punch to basically mark the holes. So when I put the drill bit in there, it doesn't walk all over the place. Actually, I want to use a smaller drill bit. I was able to get this thing drilled out, and I actually had to sand down the thickness of this to fit the tuner, because it was quite a bit thicker than what it needed to be. So I thinned this out. I'm not sure exactly what the thickness is right now, but I basically measured it off of the tuner itself, so that I could see how thick it needed to be. It's looking a lot better than it was. Okay, so let's try this again. This is the second time I'm recording this because I didn't hit record the last time. So what I'm doing is drilling the holes for the bridge pins. So I took this template that I made, which I'm actually going to use for the control cavity, and on the side of it I marked off my holes measured the distance between the center of the bridge slots, transferred it to that, found the center, so I actually have 3 holes here. So I drilled those holes, and then using my centering punch, which it's designed to fit perfectly into this hole, and it's got a center point, so you can drop it in there. And what I did was I found the center line of the guitar, put that in, put this on, had my marks as far as where these should go, centered it up, twisted it until the center points were in between these 2 holes, and then clamped it down. So now I can pop that out of there, and then using the drill bit, which I have marked, so that I can get the depth correct, and then I'll use that to drill, hopefully straight down, since the depth of my drill press isn't enough to actually get to the point of where those need to be drilled out at. I'll be hogging out some material so that I can then use the router to route this out to get it down to the depth that I need. So I have routed out the cavity. I still need to do the part here for where the cover will go. That's what this other template is for. I'll put that on, make sure I've got it the positioning correct, and then I can route that out. I've routed out the control cavity and actually have these installed. The switches, just so you can see. Or with the control pods, I'm going to get a switch for that. The bridge pins are drilled out. We can pop that on there.